Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before I turn on the mics and allow these players who are probably having a nice conversation at our benefit, I'd like to give a shout out to Roll20, which is what we're using in the middle of the screen here. It allows us to share artwork, battle setups, maps, whatever we want to use to immerse our players in the game and to make it more enjoyable for our viewers to watch. Also, let's see, not currently any of the miniatures on the screen, except for maybe, this one right here are created through Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website you can go to create custom miniatures, anywhere from the miniature size that you use on your tabletops to 6 inches that you can use for like statuettes put on your shelf of whatever kind of character you want to create, whether it be sci-fi or whether it be fantasy or anything in between. You can give it its equipment, clothing, gear, and paint jobs. If you're a subscriber, you can turn all of that into a digital version you can use in your digital games. If you're watching us on Twitch, there are 3 things to take into consideration. 1, the most important, is right down below we have Extra Life. Extra Life is running year-long so that you can give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time when you can and when you'd like to. The second one is our website. RollHitDie.com, which Marcus, one of our players on our Thursday and Friday night game, has been working on very diligently, and also adding to the shop that we have there. So if you go to the shop on the website, you can see several different patterns which we can use for making, doing your shirts, mugs, towels, and heaven forbid, I think he's thinking about doing, swimwear. But go check out the website, check out the shop, and see what we have available. Last but not least, we have right down next to the chat bar is a little bubble. We call that a chaos bubble. Allows you to collect points as you watch our programs, and you can spend those points to cause chaos in our 5th edition D&D game currently, which is Consequences of Chaos on Friday. We don't have anything you can spend them on for Torg or our Mutants and Masterminds game yet, but when we do, or when we actually figure that out, you'll be the first to know. So, without further ado, I will turn the mics back on. And we'll get a shout out, so stand by. And we'll get a shout out from Mark and Liam, and then we'll hand it off to Rod. Well, I mean, you can hear them, but I can't.
All right, I will stand in and do the best I can. So Nile Empire Part 1 dropped for YouTube and all of the better podcasting locations everywhere. So if you're interested in our thoughts for Delphi Council debriefings on the Nile Empire, it's up as of today. And we actually picked up a subscriber. I was paying attention. I can do simple math some days. So yeah, that's out. And I think we're going to have another one. I think we're going to do Nile Empire Part 2 coming out this coming Tuesday. I think.
Hopefully, yes.
All right, and I think that is it. So, Rod, we'll hand it off to you.
All right. We were muted, so I'm guessing you did all your little talk about everything?
Yes, I did, because I noticed you guys were still deep in conversation, so I went ahead and muted you and did the opening.
Well, we wanted to make sure people were talking about interrupting you. And I'm like, no, we got to remember Dan follows the golden rule, and he wouldn't want to interrupt us, so we should let him speak. We were all rooting for you, Dan. Just so you know.
As I saw the conversation continuing, I got you.
He's been practicing that in the mirror, by the way.
It only took 26 takes to get it with a straight face.
Yep.
I do not need a mirror to lie to players when I'm the GM, sir. I have plenty of practice at it. Thank you very much. Incidentally, I'm
Speaking
sure
of which,
is going to go fine. Let's not worry about anything. You're all going to be okay. There will be no long-term deleterious effects from this adventure. When we left off, you had all followed the, I guess it was a kind of a set of clues that Professor Herbert West had left for you, so that you could find the Necronomicon and keep it away from evildoers. You appear to have found something much worse, and incidentally, the evildoers have followed you. Technically, one of them you brought with you. The other followed.
I knew that.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit pulpy in this reality, so you had to expect it. Now, I don't think, actually, Dagon being from the Nile may have been surprised by it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, because that would make a great deal of sense. Those of you from Aurora, which is half the table, would have just figured it wasn't going to matter. He was either going to be here or he was going to follow. Evil always finds a way.
You can't stop it from happening, but you can mitigate it once it has. And so
Yeah.
we are in the mitigation phase, I think.
Yeah, and the two folks from Tharcold, well, life sucked, then died. Let's make them die first, so our life continue to suck. Is pretty much where they are. So,
Pavel is still annoyed that the book said he was too much of a goody two-shoes and would not accept him.
he did.
Yeah, see, we may have to have a conversation with Pavel about the fact that he just kind of turned his back on the entire party and said, "I'll be your High Lord."
He did. One thing could argue he may have betrayed the Delphi Council itself.
Well,
And
it is Mike.
That's for your conscience.
Yeah, but
Toward.
this time he did it without outside influence from anything. He just did it by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
We may need to schedule an intervention.
You know there is a GM chat on here, right?
Are you
Oh, no.
trying to suggest to them that I sent you a
Yes.
message and suggested something?
Yes, when in doubt.
Listen, I will export the chat and send it to all of you.
when in doubt, blame the
Mike,
GM.
I may not work in IT, Mike, but I
I
still
would-
know how to do things.
I would never. Let me hack into Roll20 real quick and change things around.
That's okay, Rod. He would just claim that you deleted your part in the copying and
Eh,
send it.
Exactly.
Corrupted.
And they would
I-
believe me.
I
That's
would have
fine.
sent that to you, but it was all corrupted.
Allow me to make one of you GM so you can go look yourself. You know what? I'll do that for Tim, who's a Boy Scout, literally Eagle Scout. I'll have him be my witness, Mike.
But he's a frozen Eagle Scout.
Mhm.
No, he's talking.
He's-
Now, his
Oh,
token
okay.
here on the board is from when it was frozen. So if you click Z, right, you should be able to, actually, I don't know if you can click Z, but you can zoom in and see.
Has he seen it yet?
Oh, yeah, very nice. Excellent.
I don't think he noticed yet.
I don't think he has.
Taking that for a couple of weeks.
He's
It's
looking
there
at it
in the
now.
studies now he's noticed.
Yeah. You know what? He is going to run next.
And
So,
also pays attention to his wife, so that you don't give him crap for that.
Oh, yes,
I'll
we
go
do.
ahead, Tim, and flip your two-sided token back to Thaddeus.
What makes you think we don't give you crap for that?
Oh, I think he froze again.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
A
All right.
whole folder of screenshots.
That's right. We're gonna do the first organized play calendar is gonna be Jim in 12 months.
Incidentally,
I'm just saying, I'm running beta for a long time.
so, by the way,
We're
I
all
think,
gonna die, so we might as well get our shots in.
Fair enough.
I think several of you have the GM subscription to Roll20, which you can use to create multi-sided tokens.
Yeah.
Dan, I've noticed you like to spend a lot of time working on your character image. You could create 5 or 6 different poses for the things you do for one of your characters and create a multi-sided token for some of your Torg characters. And when they start to do something, flip from a pose like this to something else. Just putting that out there for you as an idea. All right, so we'll get started because otherwise we won't get finished. We all had come here to this hideous well, it's not really an underground city, but this temple seems to be located in some sort of alien city in this vast, horrible realm. And right as you had pointed out, Mike, right?
Mhm.
Aihara asked who would be the High Lord of Earth. You stepped forward. He told you that you reeked of your mother. He would not work with you. and he called forward Malcolm Kane and Kivos the Sorcerer. And, well, these two fellows stepped up.
I would like to point out that as soon as you said that, I said I'd shoot him, and we paused at that point. So
Yes.
Of course, because we have to draw a card before you can do that.
I know, but I had my gun out ready to shoot him. I'm going to shoot him.
Of course. And then these three things appeared to get dim threaded in.
Yep.
And at that point, we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a fear roll first.
Jim, do you want to steady on, or do you want me to steady on?
We both steady,
go
remember?
for it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta go open the Colonel because I have not opened his character sheet yet.
Oh, so
Ooh.
close.
So close. You want to put a possibility on that?
We'll wait for Mark to roll just in case. Oh, look at that.
Well, everyone can roll and be favored.
Do we have a leadership perk to put a card out, Jim?
I think I have. I could situationally aware, but I don't have a basic bonus. This is the problem.
Archie's only got 2 possibilities, so otherwise it's going to stand because we're going into this and
Did we never heal Archie before we got in here?
No,
this is because of the portal. Never mind.
several of you guys have wounds to keep your exit open.
correct.
Yeah, I forgot about that until I said
We
something.
can just go for favor. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
gonna
worth
go
the
for favor.
possibility for.
And by the way, Rod, is this? Ooh. Ouch.
So favorite, I rolled the exact same thing both times.
Yes.
You know, sometimes your sins do come back to haunt you.
I said, oh boy, that's more often than not. Do I get an occultist roll for supernaturally evil?
Yeah, we're gonna do that in a moment.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like Dagon did Dagon roll? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
I got an 11.
who's playing this one?
I am Rod McMahon.
Oh, to not be
whatever.
afraid. Excellent. Well, before you roll, Malcolm Kane will go ahead and cancel that because
I saw that coming. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
because I don't know that you're gonna help me or him. So just go ahead and be afraid. It's more fun. All right. Next, these things do have that kind of nightmarish quality. You can see they're looking at you with eyeless heads. So let's go ahead and do that sanity roll too. Now, Dan,
Yes.
these are technically happening at the same time. So I'm not going to ask you to roll that very stymied. That seems kind of unfair.
Okay. The sanity's
The will mind roll, if you would, please.
I'm gonna possibility it.
Go for that.
well, I mean, got a 13 on that. Is it good enough or any higher?
Just a 10.
Okay. And now,
Sanity's just a 10.
Yeah.
But trust me, you want a 10.
I think right now the only person who's suffering at all is Yvonne a little bit.
In more ways than
And
one.
Pavel.
Pablo is.
It was Pavel. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Both of the Tharkoldu.
Yeah.
are.
No, they are not Darkoldu. They
Oh,
are
sorry.
not Darkoldu.
No, he means the Tharkold
The two people
Storm
from
Knights.
Tharkold, the Tharkold Storm Knights are, yes.
Well, if they're from Darkhold, shouldn't they really be Stormers? They're not exactly heroes. Finally, Mark, go ahead and do your occult roll. Because there's a lot of supernatural evil going on here.
Shit.
I think you still get a small benefit.
A 9?
Yeah, double check the perk.
And I will
Enter
be
to draw a card.
and I will be taking my draw card because I'm looking into the void.
Yes, you are looking into the void.
And it's the back.
That's a different card.
Oh, is it?
It's out there.
if you guys want when we're done, and I thought that there was a chance you would, that you'd be like, all right, show us the 10th and the Cosmo card. So I have it prepared.
Look into the void is on the table.
Yeah. No, but I had said to Jim, the void looks back is the other
Yes.
card. Yeah. All right. So I believe that's all the that's kind of our preamble, our prerequisite. Thank you, Leoman, who made it dark in here, as apparently Taghara has doused the lights.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, I'm sure it will be fine.
Very
Excellent. So,
bad
we do look
definition.
around. The villains will go first. Approved action is defend. Well, I'm going to need to move him over here.
So we rolled the sanity test, correct?
Yeah. Oh, that's not good for you, is it?
Yes, it is. We were for the remainder of the scene. Each time you roll a sanity test, you may draw a destiny card and add it to your hand.
That's only.
That's only for
After the
Pavel.
sanity test is resolved. Yeah, that's fine, but
Pavel already did
gets
it.
to. Okay.
We already did.
Just check.
Hold the thing. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what started our conversation when Jim said the void looks back.
Check.
So the villains will go first. Approved action is defend, and after they are done going, the heroes will surge. So let's see. These things have no idea who to attack yet. So you know what? I will randomly roll. Let's go there,
Colonel.
go there, and 2, 3. Yvonne apparently is getting the last. So these things are they have these kind of bat-like wings, eyeless faces. Their skin is this whale-like skin with long, slender humanoid bodies, curved horns, and I mean, really, honestly, while I said eyeless faces, technically, it's just this flat expanse of flesh where you might expect the face to be. And
So not even any eye holes are there. Just
nothing. It is quite disgusting. And yeah. So I'm afraid, Colonel, let's do this for you. And we'll do this.
I would rather not.
No, I know. You know how I like to stage my attacks and get them all ready. But that's what I'm doing. So, starting with you, Colonel, the thing, as it leaps at you, it pulls out this this barbed trident, and a pointed tail at the same time comes forward to strike at you. It will close, and
Just barely. Outstanding.
on the 26. How about the 16 on the tail? Because they have a perk. Well,
That is a good hit.
a good hit. Okay. So that's the tail. And you said outstanding
Yeah.
or good? Okay. So you'll be happy that it's going to be 16 from the trident.
That's a wound and 2 shock.
And he's managed to impale you, so you are barbed and restrained by that thing.
Oh.
Would you like to soak that before you see the other one?
No.
You're taking it. Oof.
Oh, yes, I am. Did shock go away?
Shock would have had time to go away.
Oh, that's a good thing.
And the other 16, oh, why is that doing that? I rolled 20. There it goes. I don't know why that says 1 shock under the tail. It's not supposed to be.
Is it painful? Always does 1 shock? Something? Regardless, that's another wound and 2 shock, and I'm not going to take that.
Okay.
I'm not, unless we're.
That's what that meant. That's what it is. Now, it would have just been the wound and shock. And you will be happy to know you are not in a Rorsch.
Excellent.
So that heals a wound and the shock taken from that. So you ended up taking nothing from the tail?
Correct.
All right, so you will ignore the venom. I think that part that was important to you.
Yay!
Yeah. Yvonne, for you, I have, I'm going to miss with that tail, but a 17.
That is good.
Good. Excellent. So you may notice that earlier the damage was 16, and on a good, I'm going to go ahead and restrain you. I assume you're going to keep that?
Yeah, it's 2 shock.
Okay. And finally, for you, Thaddeus, I have a 15 and a 9. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put this possibility down here for you, Thaddeus. I don't know that anyone can cancel that.
Malcolm can.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah. We'll do an 18 there instead for that tail.
All right. So the 15 the 15 on the spike is a good.
Excellent.
And the tail is an outstanding.
Okay. So the 16 then from getting impaled, and you said it's a good, so he's going to grapple you with that. And an outstanding on the tail.
I am going to attempt to soak both. I do not feel like being wounded and restrained.
Okay.
So this will be on the restraint.
Yeah, 0 of 10. Do not recommend.
And this one will be on the tail. Did you give me a damage on the tail, just so I know?
I had not yet.
Okay. Just so I know how many wounds I need to soak. No, it is.
I don't know why I have that one shot line in there.
That's fine. Is he supernaturally evil?
I would think this thing probably counts as supernaturally evil, yes.
Okay. Then my toughness against him is a 9. So that is only 1.
Good for you.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. Here, you can have...
Rod, you don't show the Colonel as a level of sanity damage, do you?
No.
Okay, good. Then I took that off right. Okay.
So, Kim, you managed to negate all the damage from the first thing, right?
I am attempting to boost.
Okay. But real quick, you're not restrained, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I will let you go ahead and boost.
Okay. Alright, I will not take damage from the tail.
Okay. Which is good. So none of you took damage from that tail, so none of you are currently poisoned. Aren't you lucky?
Yup.
Yes, we are. I don't know what that thing does. I don't want to either.
All right, so for Kane and Kibos, right? Malcolm Kane kind of pulls out a hunting knife, twirls it around, and he appears to be moving towards Kibos to stab him. It's almost though like this sorcerer knows exactly what he's going to do before he does it. Manages to step out of the way as he pulls up some sort of illusion. And so now the two of them, right, mostly from Kane kind of waving at his face, clear that the two of them are fighting. I am not going to roll out them against each other because I spent time doing it a while ago, so I'd have an idea how the thing flows, unless you guys interfere, in which case that may send me far enough off track that I have to. We'll see how things go.
Would shooting the guy that's Kybos, formerly known as, what's his name, count as interfering?
It would. However, before you guys do that, I'm going to ask you all to surge.
I don't know that I'm going to, but so they have engaged in personal combat.
Absolutely. They're fighting to see which one of them is going to get to keep this darkness device.
Neither of them should keep this darkness device.
Okay. Good luck. I will remind you, the Colonel and Yvonne are currently restrained. What would you all like to do, since none of you have disconnected?
Well, let me go on and get started. I want to trick the two that are holding the Colonel and Ivan.
Okay.
Now, before I do this, in order to break out, stymied would be better for Ivan and Colonel, right?
Correct. That is correct.
Okay.
Before Dagon does that, would an alertness card help us with an unseen event or situation in this fight?
I don't know that there's anything unseen going on at the moment.
Okay, because I'm willing to play it if it would help us understand something about what's going on that needs to be done, if there's like an order of operations or something along those lines. Sounds like you said no. Okay, go ahead, Robert.
Okay. I'm basically pulling out some minor gadgets from my kit to kind of throw at them as if they were weapons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, sorry, I hit the wrong one. That is a 12. I do not remember their...
Do you have cards on these guys, Rod?
Oh, I didn't show them to you. That's why you were asking, Mike. There you go.
Okay.
If and when either of you go to interfere with either of these potentials, I'll share them.
Okay. Considering I forgot to put the -2 in, I am going to go on and give you a possibility.
Yeah, well, technically, you do have a success because their trick is a 9. So you only went down.
I'd like to make them very solid.
Okay.
Help them get out. So I'm going to play the possibility, and this time add in the +2. So that is the 20.
Which is outstanding.
Outstanding.
So they'll be just
stymied and disfavored.
Yep. Real quick, when you guys soaked, none of you used the cosmic car possibilities to that soak, right? It was all regular abilities.
No, I used one. That's all I got left.
Okay. In which case, you are able to see the cosmic horror table tent, which reduces your soak level by 1 when you use those. Those are not good possibilities for soaking, it seems. So I don't know if that did anything for you getting a wound or not, Mark.
So does that mean that I got to get a 15 to soak a wound?
If you're using one of those, yes.
Well, that complicates things.
It does.
Yeah.
Now I have to test
You know
for
what?
defeat.
I forgot, so I'm not going to ask you to do that because I forgot. No, you don't. You only have 2 wounds, not 3.
No,
I
that
had
would have given
3.
him 4.
That was my 4th wound.
Well, fortunately, I forgot.
Yeah, I also used them as well, Rod, but
It's okay.
it definitely
That's
didn't
not
matter.
to remember. That's not to remember.
I will take your forgetting and slide that 4th wound right out the door.
All right. Anything else, Dagon?
I have one other thing I need to do.
March
I
this
am
guy.
telling my Cossack to go and help Ivan, and so he is going to do a maneuver.
Okay.
His maneuver score is an 11, but he has 2 wounds, so it's a 9. And that is not going to do it, because that'll be a -4, so I only got a 5. So, Cossack is not able to help maneuver.
Okay.
That is going to be it.
And don't forget, we have some darkness going on unless you guys have lights.
I ignore 4 points.
Excellent. So, who is
McBain will put on his goggles, and he's going to do ward enemy. Or attempt to do ward enemy. That did not ward enemy.
No, I'm afraid that's going to be taking 2 points of shock.
Yep. Will that work? For a possibility on this? Will the possibility for this region work as a possibility, or roll it as an up?
It will. No. The only drawback to these is soaking.
So it does soak like.
They are not good for soaking.
Well, I guess I take the shock anyway.
It does soak like like a Rorsch.
Only with those, yes.
Ah, yeah, only with those. Okay.
All right, so. But the good news for you, we'll get rid of that. Who's next?
So what? I just have a strength test. What is my test to not be impaled?
Yeah, you want to try to escape?
I would like to try to escape.
All right, so your difficulty is an 11.
Huh, I got a shot. No.
The possibility makes it a maybe. You'd have to get.
I have one left.
Yeah, I would
And
have.
I'm going to test for defeat very soon.
Check. All right, Von Pavel Thaddeus.
I will attempt to break free.
All right, I have a number for you, and that number is equal to a 13. That is a good success, which gives you an action, doesn't it?
Yes, so I am going to hit it with my big hammer, and I have a Diagon Dark Side Eye, so I ignore the
That,
darkness.
excellent. Go for it.
That wasn't good.
Nowhere. That was that. That is in fact 5 shy, which might be the opposite of a good. So I'm afraid we're only looking at a standard.
Yep, so 18.
Ugh. That is actually going to be a wound.
And stymied.
And 2 shock. It's already very stymied, though.
Okay.
All right. Thaddeus?
I'm going to have Pavel go before Thaddeus does.
No. Sorry.
No, we're going to multi-action. I'm going to trick that guy.
Of course.
And then foreshadow.
Okay.
Shadow here. What did not go in? There he goes. I'm at 10 right now. I am going to throw out one of these possibilities.
Go for it.
For it. Last roll was an 8.
Have you adjusted the difficulty for foreshadow on your line item? Because I believe foreshadow has a higher difficulty, doesn't it? Or am I thinking?
It does,
Yeah, no,
but
no,
he's got it
it does.
He's got it on the notes.
I've got it on the notes right here. It's a DN16 form. So right now I've got a good success.
Which looks at 3.
Top 3, and I can rearrange. And I need to get 5 more points.
Yeah, with a roll of a 29, you'd have to get to a roll of a 46 to get the outstanding.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so right now.
So go ahead, draw 3.
I will draw 3. Draw.
And arrange them in your hand, right? And you'll hold on to them for a bit.
Correct. And then this.
As you're doing that, you may notice a sidelong glance from Kibos, who now looks very unhappy, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we're going to get to see something I had figured out how I was going to do something a while ago. You have now triggered that thing, Mike. All right, Thaddeus.
Fantastic. And this guy will be very stymied and disfavored because I've got an outstanding on him.
You don't want to make him very vulnerable, right? But he's not grabbing Thaddeus, and Thaddeus is about to go. And you're in a temple of some sort, so there are walls.
So we're gonna make him very vulnerable because Thaddeus gonna light that thing on fire.
Light whispered through.
Crucify.
No, he's going to get crucified.
Yeah.
Don't forget the -6, Jim. It is dark.
Sure, but now it's only -2.
Yeah.
So he can have a crucifixion.
I knew what you were going to do.
Yeah, now I just need to roll well enough.
Do it well, yes. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's a good start.
So that is against his dodge.
Yep.
You're at a good.
That's fine. I just need to hit him to crucify him.
So we'll move him over here.
The Colonel would like to say something before we move out of our round. But I'll wait until Thaddeus is done crucifying.
I believe Thaddeus is done. I am now doing effects on my side.
I say, old boy, you seem to have selected some rather, second-rate candidates for your, second-rate. That's being generous. One might find a more suitable candidate in the occult somewhere, but that's just a suggestion. I mean, they couldn't even get here on their own. They needed help. They needed us. They're far beneath your stature, I would think.
It was going to be... So that was actually, Jim, that is armor piercing.
Yep.
So that is going to be 2 wounds and 4 shock that it takes.
Excellent.
Disagree.
Well,
And it
remember that conversation we talked about the other day where sometimes you just have opinions that are wrong? I think that one.
Alright, you should all pull cards. And, we're done pooling. Here we go. Showdown. The heroes will go first. The approved action is trick.
My conversation had no effect, Rod?
Oh, talking to Taghara?
Yes.
I mean, you'll hear whispering in your mind. It seems to be whispering encouragement to both of its would-be champions. What were you trying to do?
Malign them.
Your action, which is why it really wouldn't have an effect. But
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, if I need to use a persuasion action to try and affect it, then I'm fine with that.
that might be above your pay grade. And bear in mind, you can't do that while you're restrained anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
But you all will go first. Who would like to go?
I'm gonna do my foreshadow first because I know what's in the future and I need to foreshadow.
And we encourage you to foreshadow well.
That's not well.
And I believe I can give you one of these.
You can.
As a possibility.
This is just our second round of this, right?
Round 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is the getting here. Is that one short?
It is.
That'll be 2 shock, I believe, Mike.
Nope.
No?
Nope. We're gonna do a thing. We call it overcharge.
Oh.
Which lets you take shock?
No,
No,
I take a wound. I take a wound to add an up to the roll.
Yep.
I hope this works.
I hope so too.
Clearly, the cards are very bad.
Overcharge is usually paired with mend because you're like, I can do this anytime I want because given an hour, I can fix that wound.
At least
Doesn't
I can
always
see,
work that
at
way.
least I can see the next one.
Wow.
So, yeah, go ahead and draw that into your hand.
Alrighty.
You've had a level of success, so that may be important to you, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about why later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Please continue on.
You didn't? Okay. All right. So, Pavel, guys, is not helping. He appears to be very afraid. What would the rest of you like to do?
I am going to trick these two again to try to make them
Very vulnerable? Okay.
And Cossack is this time I'm going to roll on his attack because he is helping Ivan.
Since he's an NPC, I'll let you just give Ivan the +1.
Okay.
Saves.
Perfect. Saves with dice roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so the trick.
And a -2.
So it's a good success.
So I assume very vulnerable.
I'm making them very vulnerable.
Yep.
And I will take a card.
Yes, you will. All right. Pavel and Dagon are done.
I will swing my hammer.
Yeah.
My little buddy swinging his little hammer.
Yep.
Exactly.
He hits the toe, you hit the head.
I think I see like statue in center of Russia somewhere.
Yours didn't happen to be a all-out attack, was it, Yvonne?
No, because I didn't think about that, but I'm going to do
Okay.
this.
And you ignore all 6 points of the darkness?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
Darkhold eyes are pretty good.
Yeah, apparently they are. I guess it makes sense to have that. It's big.
Everything's darkness and Darkhold.
That's why it makes sense to have that. Yeah.
We do not have daylight saving time in Darkhold. We do not have daylight.
They
save.
don't. They stopped it about 9 years ago. So 22 is good.
Yeah. 22 is good. Yeah, I will take that. So wound and 2 shock. Yvonne, all done?
Yes. Duh.
Roderick, the Colonel, and Thaddeus.
This one here is all by himself, right?
That one is currently pinned up against a wall on the side of the temple.
Oh no! Please leave that one for me.
Yeah. Hey, can you set me a DN for escape? Because I may have to walk the dog real quick.
Yeah. So it is currently very stymied. So I will put that on there. Do I want to throw anything on top? I can. I'm disfavored. So a 10.
No, I'm stuck. All right.
All right. Colonel's
I'll be
done.
right back.
I'll poison you in a moment, Colonel. Roderick and Thaddeus.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Thaddeus then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to call up Infernal Judgment on the one that is now, pinned to the wall.
This is the combo you've been waiting to do, isn't it, Jim?
That or the Paralyze Miracle, which I didn't take, but yes.
Now, the crucifixion is concentration?
Nope.
Duration? Oh, it's not even concentration until he gets out. Are we sure? Who the hell writes this sort of stuff? But there is darkness here, fortunately.
Yeah.
That gets it down to a -2.
Right, which I am going against. I think it's still your dodge. Yeah, it's still against your dodge, which is still not going to hit on that. So, you know what? You can have this one.
I don't see any. Oh, the hero. Okay.
I can't roll apparently right now. Go figure.
No, but when can you ever? You have no wounds either, do you?
I do not.
Sad. So that is a standard. And which
We have 18 points of infernal fire.
18. Ugh, that's a wound. And I assume that'll do 18 next round as well.
Assuming he does not get out, yes.
He will be getting out shortly. All right. What does Roderick have?
Okay, these things are not big creatures, right? They're about man size?
Correct.
All right. Well, I guess...
Yeah, I already have the...
I didn't see them.
Oh, do you have special bullets that do things?
Yes, for bigger creatures, yes.
Okay. Bear in mind, they are both in melee.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sorry, I'm a shooter. I'm going to go for this one right here. So you can let me know if I'm on target.
You are.
Alright, let's see.
And you also ignore
Jesus
darkness penalties?
Christ. I have the night vision on.
So you'll have a total of a +2 to hit it.
Alright, hush. I'll try the possibility. And it's a +2, not a nothing.
Yeah, you forgot the +2 on that, but that's okay.
And last roll was, jeez Louise, what's wrong with these dice?
Roll 20.
There we go.
That is actually going to be outstanding.
Excellent. So it's going to be 3 BD.
Does not like.
And armor piercing of 4. So 3 BD. Their toughness is currently an 11.
Because of your AP.
Yep. 2 wounds, 4 shock.
Well, unfortunately, I'm afraid it's going to explode when you hit it. And I mean, it literally, when you do, it kind of explodes where it stands. And then this black ichor seems to kind of slowly, and I actually do mean like slowly, rain to the ground where it was. That was not natural.
That was lovely.
Huh?
I do what I can.
That was it for me.
I believe that was everybody, all of you. So you should all pull cards now.
Yes.
All right. The two of them continue their fight. This guy here is going to strike at... Well, is Mark back? Oh, Mark is back.
Yes, Mark is back. I have a reality surge pooled if that will help anybody. I don't know that it'll help me.
So he's striking at you with his tail. I think a 23 is definitely going to hit you.
I'm restrained.
Yeah, that was included.
So, yeah, that's an outstanding success.
That is a pretty significant amount of damage.
This will be Mark. This will be the Colonel testing for defeat.
Wait. Would you like a close call?
Yeah. Well, I got to spend the possibility to use that.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
but you
no.
automatically soak everything.
No, because I'm going to. I have 3 wounds. I'm going to test for defeat. It's either now or the next hit, and I need that possibility.
I don't know. You guys took one of them, and you've incapacitated one and taken the other one out. Your odds of, hey, them taking this out are not as horrible as you think.
It's the one that's got me on its.
Oh, hold on. It did not include the very stymied on there, so it's only a 19. Does that matter?
Oh no, it doesn't matter at all.
I was about to ask too. That, you had a modifier +4 instead of a -4 on there.
Let me make sure.
It
That
should
gives
have
you
had
19,
both.
right?
Should have both. Okay.
Yeah, 19.
No, it doesn't matter at all. It's the number.
Okay. Which is a shame because the second of those two BDs I rolled was the 5.
That is a shame. That is such a gamble. Hang on. Shit.
I would try to stay conscious myself.
I got a 14 reality. Go ahead. I'll trade you for the close call. What the hell? Wouldn't be the first time I've lost. So you want an alertness or you want a reality surge?
Either one.
Reality surge let you heal some shock.
This is who's that? Pavel.
Mm-hmm.
That's Pavel.
All right, this one here is not currently stymied. What's his difficulty trying to get out of this, Jim?
16.
Tough. Fortunately, he is also not disfavored. So I will drop that, assuming no one is canceling it.
Does that take into effect his wounds that he's taken, though?
It does not. He has taken 3 wounds, so that is an 18. Does an 18 get him out?
Yes. It gets him out, but
But he doesn't get to act.
He gets to move. And
which
he
is
moves
important.
back over to you, Jim. All right. Did you play the possibility as well when you did the close call, Mark? Because it is both.
There.
Excellent.
That's about as good a use for that possibility as you can get, because
That is actually better than soaking, yeah. All right, so I am going to, because this place is not really big, so I'm going to, for the future rounds, dial down the darkness because of your Inferno. I have told you before, I am a kind of benevolent DM. All right, that was both of them. You managed to also not get poisoned by this one, which is good. It might not be a poison. It's actually this kind of clearish liquid, so it's probably okay. Green is the color you need to worry about.
if it's sticky and not yours, don't touch it.
But before I give you a card to flip,
Yes.
I'm going to play the leadership. I'm going to give
Somebody is initiative.
the colonel a just a flesh wound.
Oh.
And I'm going to give Thaddeus the second chance here.
I'm playing just a flesh wound.
Go for it.
Because I know what happens on the next card.
Oh shit! Wow. All right, so come on, let's see some decent dice for a change. Nope.
Try, Mark. I was trying.
Draw, Mike.
I got an alertness card if somebody's got a drama or a hero that they want to trade me so that I can get a wound back and not have to test for defeat on the next wound.
I don't have one, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
The only thing I've got is our second chance right now.
No, that's cool, man. No worries.
All right. Can only think that the card's coming must
Although, hold on. I was going to say, the other option is, Dan, if you want to trade me the master plan, I could pick back up the leadership, and I could play the leadership, recycle my cards, and then try to...
The only problem you have, Jim, is close call is on top.
No, you just played a leadership.
And then Mark played
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm out of possibilities, and so the close call doesn't help me. But I appreciate the effort on the Colonel's behalf.
All right.
Well, it's the one that's trying to get you the wound back. I could basically, if I master planned it, I could let you roll again. But
Oh,
That's also true. His odds, though, aren't great, to be honest.
no, it's not. It's
He has
that's
to
a
roll
stretch.
a 19 or higher.
yeah,
You know, like,
Well, I just need a +3. I got a 7. Well, yeah, but I got -3, so you're right. I do need a 6. Yeah. Okay. Forgot about the wounds.
right. So this guy here heals a little bit of shock. These two continue their thing. And since it is now a new card, he is going to spend a possibility, key burst,
Mark, you do have a defend.
but the only action one can take when restrained is to escape.
Ah, damn it.
So I need you to pass me those 2 cards, Mike. Because
Here. Make sure I give you the right order here. Yeah.
order
Here.
is not going to be relevant.
I was wondering about that.
You can just put them both in. And he is going to kill that one.
Which one?
The one that hero's confused.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make you suffer.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
He's gonna kill us now.
And that. And I am afraid I have bad news for you. That is going to also prevent anyone from messing with the deck this round.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Gotcha.
is if you mess with the deck first when this card when the next card comes up, that will prevent him from messing with the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So basically when both sides have it, I'm gonna pretty much whoever gets there first has kind of locked it in until that next card flips.
Rod, is this the first time that dynamic has reared its ugly head?
It is, and since you and I had talked about it a couple of months ago, I was like, how would I make that work? And this was kind of the best solution I could come up with.
Oh, we've had that conversation. I'd say over a year ago. It's been a while.
Well, it was like 6 or 7 months. But
Okay.
kind does blend together. All right. Well, Colonel, nobody else has come up to fight the 2 of us here, so there's no reason for him to not stab you with his tail.
oh, sorry. Yes, I do.
Ouch.
I mean, technically, I think if you want to fill this cup back up, it will probably finish off the top.
All right, Mark. I think now you're testing. Fortunately, yeah,
It didn't need to be that high. It only needed to be 1, but
I know.
I was putting it in for like a
so
little over, like
I'm gonna mute.
Jim thinks he's muted.
I just
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
So strength is lower. I needed that. I knew I needed that. Son of a bitch.
Oh, you don't have your. Does anyone have? No one has a way to pass you anything.
No, huh?
Do you don't have any cards in your hand?
I have a
Yeah.
card.
Hard. He has an alertness.
Then trade, and I will get you a way to get a possibility.
Okay.
You're gonna want to do this before anything else.
You play that to get a possibility in a card.
Something weird just happened.
No, it dropped into your hand,
Okay.
but the alertness I don't think moved over to
It
Lee.
didn't, and I just retraded it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get the possibility.
Yep, which you're gonna use in just a second.
Actually, if I played it on him and made somebody my nemesis, I get 3 possibilities.
Yeah, he's not a potential target, but those 2 guys are.
Well, wouldn't also the darkness device?
I was gonna say, could I?
Yes, Mark. I will let you play it on one of those 2.
Not tag horror.
No, I don't think a darkness device is an appropriate nemesis because it's technically a sentient construct.
No, I'm just gonna trade it out. I'm just gonna trade it out because I'm getting taken out.
Or
I'm
Problem.
testing for defeat, and just a question of whether or not I survive or not. So, rather than juice up the bad guy for the rest of my party, I will just take the one and.
All right, I passed you the card, and so I get rid of that. You go ahead, test defeat.
Why? What card did you pass me?
One from the top of the deck.
Why?
Because you discarded it, which gives you a possibility in a new card.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm like, what? I'm focused on that.
No worries. And then you're going to go ahead, spend that one that's next to you.
I may still not make it. I may still.
You got this.
Oh, this sucks so bad. This is so bad.
You lucky.
Skin of teeth. Good job.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't get closer than that.
It doesn't, but it's still a permanent injury.
Well, but every good soldier has something he got from the war.
Sure. And actually, you have said, I think you were like more of a supply officer in a previous scenario. So now you finally have that wound.
I finally actually have battle scars.
Yep. So you guys see that tail jab in, and while he drops, the wound is clearly leaking some sort of fluid.
As a note, battle scars would be a great Aurorian perk.
I don't know what that does.
I don't either.
Oh, you're saying you need a perk that gives something for that.
Yeah,
Make that a perk?
exactly.
Well, we know a guy that could make that happen somewhere.
I didn't think about that at all.
All right. So you've gone down. So once you drop, he's basically going to drop you off the thing. Kind of pulls it out, and who does he look at next? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll look at somebody in a minute. Thaddeus, you have pissed this guy off, and he is coming for you. He is going to absolutely murder you with that double attack thing he does. So for you, I have, I do have these GM possibilities. I think a 10 is a miss. Is a 10 a miss?
I think you need to unmute him.
No, he can.
Okay.
A 10 is a standard hit.
Just the standard? Well, if it's a standard, then I'll hold on to that. So, a standard hit will be 14, which I think might exceed your toughness.
Oh, very much it does. It is in fact a wound.
Oof. You gonna take that from this guy?
No, I don't think that I am. I am going to attempt to soak. And I will spend a regular one.
Seems like a wise idea. I think you're okay. All right.
I have a cute plan for you.
Oh, a cute plan for me?
Yeah, for that guy.
All right.
Is it cuter than Crucify?
It's crucify into an infernal judgment pillar.
I like it. Please execute that.
All right. It is your turn. Party's turn. Who would like to do what?
So I'm going to move a little, unless somebody's going to make this thing vulnerable, but
I was going to do that. I'm going to trick both of these guys and kind of back off the way a little bit.
Of course. You don't want to be near things, right?
No, I do not want to be near things. And a big pillar of fire. And I need to put some English on that. We'll give you one of these English things.
Sure. They work just fine.
Must roll better. Okay, we at least make them vulnerable.
Okay.
Actually, you make them very
7.
vulnerable.
Very vulnerable because their trick is a 7.
All right. Do you want to make this one here? Oh, yeah, you guys haven't gone yet. So, okay.
That's correct.
And he's not standing next to anyone, which means that,
He can get shot.
yeah, Roderick has something.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
So, Rod, I'm going to move around him such that, pushing him straight back with a crucifixion puts him into the pillar.
Understood. Go for it, Jim. Don't roll a 1.
Jim's not going to roll a 1. He's going to roll a 2.
R20.
That's a 20.
20. Look at that.
All right. So, what kind of damage are we talking about?
So it's 16 AP4 from the crucifixion.
The crucifixion finishes him.
Oh no, in my mind it's the fire, but that's okay.
I mean, no, it's not, because remember how he explodes and rains? Now, the crucifixion, the nails may have kind of spread that cloud out, and some of it seems to hiss and sizzle, and the smoke from it kind of drops to the floor and billows out. This is a heavy smoke, so it literally goes down instead of up. But it does kind of float out of that fire even. Very noxious smell. Who is next?
I am going to try to make this one stymied, and Cossack is going to continue to aid Ivan.
So,
Tricking.
yeah, he's probably going to have to come over here then. But
Yes.
yeah, that's fine. Go for your trick.
We'll wait. We'll wait for
Understood.
somebody to shoot. But so actually, does Roderick want to shoot? So I'll wait and
No, Roderick's got something else to do. I figured somebody else can do that.
Okay, then yeah, Cossack will come over here. Dagon is moving back as he tricked.
Go for it.
And let's see. And that will be a good success. So he is very stymied.
Yep. He is now very.
Yeah, just trying to help set things up for Ivan.
Yep. Yvonne, are you going to go up and
Yes.
which +4, because you're not worried about this dark at all.
Right.
I can
So,
attack and make it a +8.
and then the +1 for the little Cossack.
Yeah, that'd be +9 if you do that.
Yeah, it'd make me very vulnerable.
Excellent. I have done so. That is a standard hit.
Bollocks.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a standard hit.
Do you want a second chance? I have 2, so.
Yes.
Okay. I will just put it on the table for you.
What?
That was a waste.
Unbelievable.
It was.
Okay, so that's a 18.
All right. 18 is, I believe, yeah, that is a wound.
No juice? Nobody's got a supporter or anything for that?
Let me see what I have.
Do you have another card in your pool?
I have an action.
No, I don't.
If that would improve it, but I don't think it will.
He's off by 5.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a card this full.
Right. All right. Yvonne, not Yvonne. Roderick McBain.
Yep. He doesn't know, neither do I, whether this will work or not, but I'm going to try to slap a little healing on Colonel.
Okay.
What's your wound penalty?
Well, before you do that, I mean, what are you using a consumable or what are you doing?
Using the miracle heal.
Okay. By all means.
All right, and you are at what, 3?
Yep.
Oof.
Do I feel that I need to use a possibility to get a chance?
Yeah, I mean, he is currently KO'd. What did you take the -1 to anyway, Mark?
I haven't figured that out yet. I'm leaning towards strength because it was a strength-related thing that was done to me.
That'll make it even harder to test defeat in the future.
Yes, and I use saber as a melee weapon, and that's effectively ineffective at this point with a 6.
Okay, well that's a 12.
A 12 will heal 1 wound, which means that you end all the shock, so you are now conscious.
Okay.
I've left it. Did you want to try to take that back, Dan?
Yeah,
That might be the time.
sure. And you roll what on that?
What character's charisma?
6.
6? Okay.
So just a charisma roll, right?
It's
No,
a willpower.
Willpower. Spirit or mind?
I am an asshole.
Yeah.
Standard, so it's spirit.
That was a statement, not a question.
Oof. I'm
Ow.
afraid that's going to be a point of charisma.
Unless
Hey,
you want the other second. Unless
Unless
you
you
want
want
the
the
other
other
second chance.
Yeah,
Sure. I will definitely.
Sure.
Where are you at? You're underneath Dagon, so I can't give you this card.
That's fine. You can put it on the table. I'll grab it.
Bottom right.
Yep. Hey, Jim, do you want a master plan the second chance?
You know what? I might actually.
It still doesn't make
Now
it.
the
Does
action might be helpful.
Oh, does somebody need the action?
Sure.
He does.
Okay, which one? Ah,
So, Jim, go ahead. Does he have anything left to trade?
There you
yes, he did, because I got something.
go. I haven't used any cards.
All right, so you can go ahead and take that possibility back. You realize the guy who could negate was totally ready to negate. He loves the idea of storm knights falling. All right. So, Colonel, it is your turn. Would you test strength with a -2, please?
Why?
You're poisoned.
Excellent.
Because we'd also
So just-
poison, so it's the first time to figure out what that does.
When did I get poisoned, though?
That tail, same tail that took you out.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. All right. You'll be happy to know this will reduce your shock by 2.
My shock limit?
Yes.
Check.
Basically, you're kind of beginning to see things like double vision, but it's almost like you're seeing what's going on as well as, what could have happened but didn't. So it's almost like a reverse looking into the future. You're looking into the past at possibilities, at unrealized possibilities. And it definitely throws your mind off. You don't want to look at that for very long.
Well, yeah, because most of them have me dying. I mean, it was
Yes.
a new thing.
So we are end of round.
I believe you are all, that is the end of the round, because they went first.
Fantastic.
So you all pooled cards. No one defended or maneuvered. And I have bad news. Oh, no. The villains will go first and will be up.
I was going to seize initiative.
You want to seize initiative?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's seize initiative
Okay.
first.
Because I can hold on to that. Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
That was the one. That was the one I was worried about.
Breakthrough. The heroes will go first and are up.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
That's outstanding use of seize initiative.
Indeed.
Oh, Jim, if only you had not master planned the second chance, you could have gotten that seize initiative and kept this card. Well,
I
you
would
guys,
I'd like to refer you back to Rod's statement earlier.
that I'm an asshole.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know it was coming. I'm just rubbing salt in it.
No, that's Rod being a giving GM.
He's a giving asshole.
So I think Pavel's.
You're right. I'm shitting all over you. What would you guys like to do? Pavel?
Pavel's going to give the the sorcerer the eye, and we'll do some foreshadowing.
Oh, you're okay.
Because I get to go first, and I'm up, so I'm all, yay!
Oh, you're gonna wear it out.
Yes, I am.
Go for it.
There, let's roll my up first. Last roll was a 3. The 14. And
We're
then,
having a very difficult time getting above a 5.
yep.
You noticed that, did you?
I'm gonna give you that. Last roll's 14. All right, so I can rearrange them. So I'll draw 3 cards and rearrange.
Okay.
I can deal with that. Oop. All right, Pavel did a thing.
He does not like that, or you. And that may end up making a difference. All right. That was Paul. All right. Who would like to go next? Did they go last? No, you guys did. So this guy is still very stymied and very vulnerable.
Yeah, let me go first, and then me and little Cossack can step away, and then ranged people can go
I am
first.
shooting his ass, because by God, I'm shooting somebody.
Yeah, so I'm
Gotta
not
be
all out
successful.
attacking because I want to disengage after this, but it's still a
Okay. And I'll assume he'll follow you.
Yeah. So next, I'll go next and get him.
Yeah. So I'm vulnerable, but I'm stepped back because
Yep. Understood.
better than thought.
Oh, he is actually
Yeah, because you only become vulnerable when you walk away, right?
correct.
Okay, because he's going to become very vulnerable because he missed with the impact hammer.
Oh, good point.
Yep.
Go for it, Dagon.
But it doesn't stop you from doing what you needed to do to survive.
Since I had to pull Cossack back, I'm coming over here, and I think it's time that we start messing with potential High Lords. And
You feel you must.
well, actually, no,
You are up.
that's true.
Up, I forgot.
That's a good point.
Oh, it's true.
Yvonne didn't roll on his up. That's right. We all missed it.
Yep.
Okay.
So standard hit is a wound and 2 shock.
That's a little better. And then I'm just normal.
Yep. I'll fix that momentarily. We delete because it's faster to copy paste. Okay. All right. So what were you talking about then, Robert?
I'm thinking it's time we maybe start.
Yeah. How would you like?
them? So I'm going to use my Alf sprayer and try to hit both.
Okay. That's a -6 unless you have some way to see through all this darkness.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf. I
Okay.
see through.
Yep.
And the up.
Let's see.
Oh, and
uh,
are targeting them. So here you go.
oh, okay. Poor thing.
Ooh, do that.
Keep in mind, he can negate,
Yeah.
especially if you're targeting him. Last roll was not a 0.
No, it wasn't, but we can take all of it together.
That's a
So
25.
that's a 25. So that would be an 8. 17, 16.
So a 16 is going to hit them both.
It's only a 14.
Only a 14?
Yeah.
You said
only
your
14.
total roll, a 25 is plus
Oh,
8.
yes.
17 minus 3 is 14. You're right, Jim.
Yeah, so it's 14.
But still,
It hits both of them.
It hits them both.
Okay.
How much
And
do
so
you?
the standard damage for now is 14.
14. Okay. So that is going to be a wound, Kibos, and 2 shock. As you hit him right in the chest, and Kane also takes, well, he just takes 2 shock. They seem to be using their possibilities up on each other. You going to bed?
Night, Cassie.
Night, Cassie.
Good night, Cassie.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Is
Alright.
is the night terror thing large?
Nope. By the way, Dagon, you may have their attention.
Yeah, I had a feeling I might.
So Colonel taking a shot?
The Colonel's definitely taking a shot. I'm just trying to figure out what a Colonel's taking a shot at, given that we are up.
I assume you want to move away so you're not in melee with the creature?
Absolutely.
Alright, so here you go.
I mean, take out your revenge.
You know, I'm good with revenge. You did a wound to Kaibos and nothing, and just a couple points of shock to Kane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot at the gaunt.
At the night gaunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 14. I should be able to hit him.
Technically, it's an Elder Knight gaunt. It's worse than the alpha version because you're all beta.
Yeah, sure. Of course it is. So my Webley, by the way, is a blessed weapon.
Okay.
So it counts as magical, and if they have an allergy or a weakness, it counts as that too.
Okay.
Let's throw that Webley revolver out there. I don't have any. I'm -4, right? Because darkness.
But it's vulnerable, so it's a wash.
Excellent. Come on, nothing come up.
You redo it, sometimes that'll push it out.
Yeah.
First that hits the chat.
But
There
I
it is.
am up. That's
There's
a
a-
good start.
No, it is. It is a start.
No modifiers. Last roll is a 15. Hey,
That is a standard hit.
I will offer you. Does it have any armor?
It does have a thick hide. What is your
Okay.
Hey,
I gotta see if I've currently got hollow points or because I've got both rounds. And we'll just call it 14 and say I don't have the right because it's usually hollow points.
okay. So he'll
So-
take.
It's blessed. It's magical and blessed. So if that matters to him.
Does not appear to, which is probably not good. I believe Thaddeus and Roderick are left.
Yeah, but I shot him and I feel better.
All right.
That's
Well,
right. In the old what for?
Rod, well,
Correct.
since it's still standing, and you know, the good Colonel didn't take it out, I'll go ahead and shoot it with another adamantite round.
Yep. Go for
I
it.
have 2 more. I have 1 more left.
And you are, I think, ignoring the darkness penalty because of your goggles.
And you did roll up on that. All right.
Sorry.
He's got a 4. So 25.
Outstanding.
Well,
You can try to go higher
Yep.
if you'd like.
I'm going to. Shit. Try that again. I said that was a 4. Anybody got a glory? If we do, by chance,
Yes.
get that way?
If we get to a glory, I have a glory card.
Just checking. And we didn't, but you know, whatever. Alright, so you said it was an outstanding?
Yeah. 2 bonus dice.
3.
Oh, you get an extra one from your gun?
Monster Hunter gets 1 BD to damage versus supernatural evil, and you said they were supernatural evil.
I shouldn't have said that. Go ahead, give me your 3 bonus dice, sir. I am not afraid.
All right, and you said the target.
Come on.
We're doing this
Nut it
one.
up, Dan.
It's 11.
That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it still does the job, but that one.
And in fact, does the job.
That's the job. Ooh. Nice.
All right, so that's
Bullet
just
for you, sir. Bullet for you.
Thaddeus. Thaddeus, what would you like to do?
These guys are doing stuff to each other, right?
They are. They appear to be locked in combat, although you guys have gained Kibos' attention, and there's a chance he might do something to you in the very near future. Technically, you shot at both of them.
Yes.
But Kibos appears to be casting spells, throwing up strange illusions, messing with the flow of time, whereas Kane is basically trying to stab him with a knife. Although you do periodically, Kane at one point for one of his spells did do some sort of hand slash and called something out, and it ended an illusion. So he might know a little bit of magic himself.
So what you're saying is they're in melee together.
Kibos is managing to back out as much as possible, so no, I would not put them in melee together, Jim. I don't even need to ask why.
The Colonel is fumbling for a frag grenade on his belt.
Oh, I can't
Just
wait.
Just so you know what he's planning to do.
Where's the darkness device in this?
It is on the table, whispering to both of them. Still on the altar. So what do you...
I feel like the darkness device needs to be in an infernal judgment fire pillar. Because the one I have is about to go away.
Could possibly end badly.
Well, it's probably not going to actually do anything to the darkness device, but it'll at least give us a couple of rounds of them not being able to go to it.
Maybe.
Without hurting themselves.
I can't wait to see what happens. Mostly because there's an unspoken to you at the end of that.
Jim, don't listen. I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, do it, man. Absolutely.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think I would. That's what I would do.
All right.
Because
Do it.
they're fighting to each other, so I will call up an infernal judgment on the darkness device.
All will be well.
Right. Do I need to take the -4? Because technically, I think because this is round 5, right?
I think this is round 1, 2.
We seized initiative on one of
so it's
those.
4. So,
1.
This is
no,
only
it's 4. So it is. Yeah. So point is my infernal the current pillar that was there goes away at the end of this round. So
Yep.
it's still there. So I'm taking just the -4 at the moment. I don't know what you want me to hit for a DM, so we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
And I'm up just to give you a number.
I assume that is your final answer.
The up's coming.
Ah.
That seems a pretty good number.
Oh, yeah. Outstanding. Absolutely hits it.
Okay. I mean, is it an outstanding on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll give you some damage.
Sure.
Probably not going to do a darn thing, but I can say
Agreed.
29 points of damage to a darkness device.
You did. So you set the book, right? You drop that fire on it, and there's this whooshing, sucking noise, and the book all of a sudden sucks the flame into it. Give me a reality roll, Jim.
Do you want to show a Is this a regular reality or a reality mind?
No, regular reality. You know, as if you're getting hit with some sort of storm.
Oh, and you're up.
You are up.
That's a good thing.
You know what? You're fine. You're not losing a possibility.
I just want to see that glory.
I don't think you're getting there either.
Hey, I rolled one naturally off a single die roll the other day, so you know,
Not wrong.
anything's possible.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
All right.
Check. Not
So-
doing that again.
And you hear this kind of laughing whisper sound. Please, son of Pyros, you cannot hurt me.
Sounds an awful lot like Rod.
It does. It does. What can I say? I identify as the darkness device.
Oh, nobody argued.
Hey, I use a picture of the Gaunt Man for his identification on my cell phone. I'm just not saying what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying.
I think I used Mobius for you, if I recall, Mark, because you in particular like Mobius, and Barukah for my son, because well, everyone knows how much Michael John loves the Dinos and the Living Land.
You're not wrong.
All right. Well, you have already messed with the deck, so I cannot. But I am going to have to take my mind a little bit off of Kane to deal with you. So, yeah, he is going to do his. Now that they're gone, he is going to do 2 spells. Yes, that's heard. You heard correctly. And he will drop one of these possibilities.
Will Kane negate one of those?
You know what? That is a damn good point. You really should.
I like Pavel.
Yeah, he will. All right. So the Phantasm is against Kane. And that is... Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm going to remember that next turn. Well, oh no, he does it, so operation roll. He still managed to cast it, and basically there's some sort of phantasmic thing attacking Kane, but it's gonna miss. For you, Pavel.
Oh, for me, fantastic.
Yeah, well, you were the one getting the other spell.
Yes, I was.
Because I had enough of you.
Mm-hmm.
Rod?
No. Yes.
Rod.
Yes.
Phantasm has a DN 14.
I know, but that's why I built a -4 into it.
Oh, okay.
You'll notice his conjuration is 16, but I use the value of 12.
Yes.
I like to
Okay.
get it all down to the DN 10. It's just much easier to remember.
Oh, it is.
So, I rolled a 16, which is +3, which negates my modifier and all my wounds. So, I have a 18 against you. I didn't write down what defense that targets.
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh, that says against divination, and it should not. That should be conjuration. That's why.
Well, since you got it wrong, it just fails, right?
You know. So a 16 against your dodge. Right.
Against dodge is a good success.
A good success. Excellent. So suddenly these blue bands fly out and wrap themselves around you.
Did he yell blue bands at the set like he's supposed to?
They have whispered it.
Okay.
But yeah, you have gotten hit with blue bands of Bastet. Wait, kind of good. You are restrained.
Okay.
Because he's done with you screwing with his deck.
I will accept that.
And Kane is going to take advantage of that to try to stab him. He does not see in the dark the same way. And he can put a possibility on it, so he will. And, a 19 against Phoebos' defense is, that is not great. That is a good success. Which is Kane appears to be in some sort of frenzy at this point. Trademark weapon. So he's just going to go ahead and reroll that. Well, bollocks. So, but that is 2 wounds that he stabs right, gets his wound into the chest, twists it, and yanks and pulls. So Kibos has now taken 3 wounds and 6 shock total. And for various reasons, he is not going to soak. That's you all of you. You pulled cards. That's all of them. Now, Mike, I believe you are passing me a card.
Yes.
Probably that first one. Excellent.
There you go.
They are on the run. The villains will go first, and then the heroes will go first, and then the villains will be set back. Approved action is intimidate.
Very nice.
Yeah, disagree. All right, and I'm going to get rid of this now. All those other cards, since I am now numbering the cards as they come out. It has gotten dark in here, hasn't it, Jim?
Yeah.
I may intimidate these guys and try and put some stuff on them for you.
Okay.
Do we have a preference of who we want to take out?
I'm kind of thinking right now is since the professor has so many wounds, we start whittling down Kane.
Okay.
Make it even match. Because he might be the tougher armor-wise against.
Yeah, it's that boss fight. We got to get them both to the same level before we take them out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically. That's what I'm thinking too.
Exactly what it is.
Go MMOs.
That's right. I don't know if I can do it, but I will give it a shot. I'll try and intimidate Malcolm Kane.
All right, go for it.
I did. I get a card. And you guys want vulnerable or stymied?
Vulnerable would probably be good, but I don't know.
Vulnerable.
All right, let's make it vulnerable.
All right, that goes away. That goes away.
I take that card.
I am going to.
Hold on 1 second. I forgot to do something. Forgot to do a thing. This was before he had taken those wounds. I don't know, it would have come right after. Well, damn. Ugh.
You can use one of those beta possibilities for him.
Yeah, the thing is, Kane he's canceling an awful lot, so I don't think he's going to cancel that one because it doesn't really affect him. So, okay, you can stay bound by the blue bands.
Okay.
All right, sorry guys. I had to take the chance, There's a chance that he'd get out.
Well, it cost you a possibility.
It did. It made me unhappy.
I want to destroy Kane's knife, so I'm casting entropy at him.
Are you able to do that onto an object someone is holding?
Yes, I now go against his deck or dodge. And here I will actually go back over to it.
Oh, it's treated as a called shot.
Right, so it's a -4.
Only a -4?
Isn't a call shot -4?
I don't know.
Depends on the target size.
Yeah, that might be smaller than a head, technically.
Okay.
So I think you might be looking at the -6 there.
Okay.
You do that, he will hate you forever. It'll be like playing a Nemesis without any of the benefits.
Yes. We'll see if I can do it. But if not, I may spend a possibility just to make him spend. Okay. Yes, I am going to spend the possibility.
Oh, he will absolutely spend one.
Okay.
Target my knife.
Yeah.
Like, you coming at me,
I spend a
Dick?
possibility, he spends a possibility. I basically dropped him one possibility.
You did. Very unhappy about that.
I have successfully intimidated a proto High Lord.
Did you get your card?
I did get my card. I got a hero.
Ooh.
We'll be pooling that shortly.
Aegon, you're done. Who's next?
I guess Rod will.
What's the DN to try to get out of the blue bands of a set?
Yes, that is going to be his conjuration. It's high.
It's high. Oh, fantastic. And I'll roll strength against that. That's fantastic. I like this plan.
Welcome to my world.
This is a good plan. I do not get out.
Yes,
No.
you're exactly in my world.
Oh, Mark, did you roll again the strength roll at the start of your turn?
I did not.
With the -2, but it's okay. I can always just change the DN to a 12. You know. So let's go ahead and reduce your shock limit by 2 again. Let me know if and when that hits 0, okay?
No.
Now, you need a certain talent or whatever a perk to be able to cast heal on a person twice in the same.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, we have Yvonne, Roderick, Thaddeus.
Well,
If anybody's shooting, shoot first.
all right. Well, then I will, I guess, aim towards Kane. How close are they to each other?
Kane had moved into melee, so they're in melee right now.
All right. So this will be a small blast radius once if it hits.
Okay.
I like your optimism.
And we are at -2 now because of the.
-6.
Well, I still,
Yeah,
I
you
still have my
might-
night vision on.
That incoming penalty.
Very nice.
How's a 19 look on both of them?
A good and a good. So good for both.
All right. 21 for Kane.
21 is going to be him spending a possibility and soaking.
Malcolm King will cancel that.
Can't do that.
He will successfully soak. And 21 for Kibos as well.
No, the 21's because Malcolm Kane was -2. So I didn't add that -2.
Huh?
He
He's
was looking at
vulnerable.
Dodge. He wasn't doing damage. He's vulnerable, so his dodge is actually an 11,
Yeah.
which is still just a good.
Kane is vulnerable, so it would have been a 21 to hit him.
Okay.
I wasn't rolling damage yet.
Oh, I thought you had.
So it's still a
Alright.
good. So then I will do this.
Nut it up, Dan. Come on.
Doing what? Oh, no, he's going to cancel that. When you're shooting at me? No, screw you, buddy. So what's your damage incoming?
All right, and you said it's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Either one of them supernatural that I need to roll an extra BD on.
Not on Kane.
All right, but it is good, so that's going to be 1. And what's his toughness?
14. He's wearing a Monster High duster.
Monster High
Mm-hmm.
or Monster Hide?
Monster High duster. Monster High duster.
Never mind.
Hide and duster.
And he soaked
Yeah.
that. All right,
There
and
you
the
go.
damage for the other fella.
And you will have a bonus die for Supernatural Evil on Kibos.
Copy that. All right.
So you're not exactly sure why.
Don't think he cares. It just means that.
Because he's supernaturally evil.
All
But we
right,
don't
what was
know
I
why
doing?
he's
All right, there's
supernaturally
that.
evil.
And Kibos is not that one. That's Kane. Kibos has a no armor on and a 7.
That is correct.
Dan, when you did the damage on Kane, did you reduce his toughness by 2?
Mm-hmm. He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
AP.
Because his AP2 would have made another wound if he hadn't. Oh, I see it. The toughness is 12 instead of 14. Never mind.
And there you go for him.
Ooh.
All right, so you shoot Kane, right, full in the chest. He falls, right? Body goes down. His head, however, does not. His head just kind of continues to float there in the air.
What the hell?
And that's not
Yeah.
supernaturally
Welcome to
evil.
Supernaturally
Some sort of
evil.
like larval tail that had been going down into the body.
Ew.
Alrighty then. I guess the body wasn't supernaturally evil.
No, the body was borrowed.
Taken would be a better term.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's it. It's.
You're not returning it.
So, good news there. The head apparently has not taken any wounds here.
Oh, we'll fix that.
Just fine.
Oh well.
Anything else? Has Yvonne or Thaddeus gone yet?
No, I haven't. I was going to see if Thaddeus was going to do any ranged for it.
Yeah.
For them being in melee with each other?
Yeah. So I will call up
Oh, but that stops Ivan from doing his thing.
It will. Ivan won't go get into melee in that, I don't think.
No, I'm gonna crucify him.
Who?
You know what?
Malcolm Kane's -2 vulnerable. Or +2 vulnerable.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for Malcolm.
Okay.
And he's got no damage on his head.
Right.
He's taking some shock at least. Kimos is not hurt at all.
Yeah, but it's got I'm not. I mean, if you look at the Kibo's head stat card.
Real quick, as that head came out, I need all of you to give me that willpower roll for fear. Sorry, almost forgot.
Steady on.
Willpower.
Yep.
Yes, the two of you can roll your steady on first. Ooh, one away.
Except for I'm favored on willpower, so I'll roll it again. I do have a tortured soul, you know.
Yeah, you do.
I'm working on that next.
And
Funny how all of you guys who have that steady on have had horrible lives.
Everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, everybody is fine. Look at that.
to
Nice.
point something out, Kibos could not be crucified because he no longer has hands and feet.
I know. I was waiting for him to shoot at him. Look at that.
So
DM's fun.
in game theorying that one, since it doesn't actually succeed, even if he rolls a successful spell, does it fail and cause shock?
No, I wouldn't give shock. That one I probably wouldn't do shock on. That just seems like let's have some salt on that. And there's a time and a place for that, but I wouldn't do it in that case.
And I've got one more thing for you, Rod.
Oh, what's that?
Since this just happened, right? Does he need to make a willpower roll for his
I already did. You'll notice my willpower there is a 20.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mike, I'm glad you are hopeful for a moment.
Yes.
Sometimes it's tough to run for a table full of GMs.
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Alright, so that is a standard hit on Malcolm.
Okay. Does a standard pin him against the wall?
It does.
All right.
16,
Does he take?
it's 16 AP4.
Ouch.
16 AP4, which is going to be 16 to his 12, is 2 shock.
Almost there. You needed a bonus die.
In that case, hold on. I will spend my coup de grace.
That gets you there.
Maybe.
Because math hard.
Go ahead and do.
Yep.
Oh, he nutted it. Nice.
All right, here you go. This 26 to 12 is 2 wounds, 4 shock. No, thank you.
Oof. You noted it too.
Yeah.
That he did.
So
Made him spend.
he did.
He's got a lot of those.
But yeah.
So if he soaks it, I guess technically he's not restrained by it, is he?
I would think not.
Yeah. So let me bring you back here. For 2 shock, I was like, fine. I'm not spending a possibility on 2 shock. I'm strong enough. I'll get out. Yvonne, what you got?
Yes, am a whirlwind.
That's fair. A little dark in here, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have a quote before you roll, Yvonne. Before Yvonne rolls,
Yeah.
Do you have a card to trade for a flurry?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna put that on the ground for you. That way you can all out.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very nice, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I will all out. So 22 and 24 against Malcolm.
Yep. So 24 is going to be a good, and the 22, he is a little bit smaller now, so that's only a good.
Okay, so let's
Good
go
up.
against.
And actually, you probably need to see his actual defenses at this point. So let me go ahead. And
Is this a new Malcolm Kane card?
no, Kibos, because he got small,
Kibos.
right? So that's why the first one has to be a handout, because otherwise, when you get shown that,
Well, you showed us the head.
I did. I'd forgotten to take I had the one up here, and because originally I was planning on showing it to you, and then I'm like, oh crap, I can't because of the head. I'd had 2 separate images because I was like, I can then replace later. So, so you're giving me a bonus die on each of them.
So the first one's against Kibos.
Okay. Yeah.
And both gonna be stymied. Because that's on hit.
Nice.
And he'll spend 2.
Is Malcolm going to let him spend the second one to boost?
Good point. He would not. He would not. He'll take 1. Ugh. Did not like that. And Kane is going to the well.
Can we tell if he's tapping this out of the darkness device or if this is innate?
It's from Rod's pool because it went down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's he's probably getting that from the darkness device. Absolutely.
He is definitely getting it from something that's dark.
And he himself will take none. All right, and I am stymied over here. So technically, I do need to concentrate.
Ooh,
I will concentrate.
that's a success.
All right, and now you are going to flurry, Yvonne?
Yes, I will flurry and do just a normal
Okay.
attack. So it looks like it's probably just a standard on each is 18.
All right, 18 is, but that's not ignoring my armor. So he'll take shock over here. Kane is not actually wounded.
It's like 6 or 8 points of shock he's taken, though.
At 18 is, now he's going to do this. And,
What?
2. We'll take a 2.
one. I'm not worried about a 1.
You should be, because Kane's not going to let him soak those wounds.
That's why I took them.
Crush that head.
Oh, and I even forgot to put the stymied on there. So let me put the stymied on now. Ah!
Lay down.
You are free, Pavel.
Lay down.
Haha!
Stay.
The setback.
Look, I cancel spells also.
Indeed you do, sir. Indeed you do. Bully for you.
All right. The villain's setback. I guess, you know what? I'll deny them their turn. That gives you guys a shot at maybe twoferring. Have all of you pulled a card already?
Yes.
All right. Now, to answer, this was number 5. I'm going to get rid of number 5. The heroes will go first. Approved is any. This is not good. All right. Well, I do not like how this is going.
Although technically, does denying them their turn that still get rid of their stymied and vulnerables?
Yeah, I guess it should. There is more to that as well from that setback that I am not telling you about. But I made that a pretty good setback. All right. Who would like to go? Oh, yeah. Who would like to go?
I have a quick question. If I try to target his knife again, since there's melee, am I firing into melee since I'm actually targeting an item?
Let me look. Typically, anything that goes against the dodge or dex counts as firing into melee.
Okay.
So I would think so.
Correct. If people want to interaction, do that, and then I'll hit and step back.
Paul's just gonna pick up a stone on the ground, yell grenade, and try to trick both of the baddie guys.
Give me a -2.
Yep. Right after that, I'm going to throw an actual grenade as soon as Ivan gets away.
You're gonna roll a 1 on that.
Gosh, I hope not.
You know, I want this to go off, so I'm gonna give you one of these.
I will allow it.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, you know, it's just a trick.
How bad can it be?
So it looks like it came.
Let's get you all fired up.
Well, you know what a grenade actually is. That's why you get them.
Mhm.
Vulnerable?
Yes.
All right. And that does draw Pavel's card, technically.
And then I lost his card for the other guy. He didn't get tricked, did he? With a 12?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I am going to follow up, and I am going to try to trick them both by quickly assembling something that's going to flash a light at them. But, you know, it looks like a weird science device.
Okay.
So,
Be a force field shaped in a sword with a nifty light on it.
oh, I forgot to put the -2 in.
Well, that's okay. A 12 gets Kane. A 12 does not get Kibos.
I'm going to put a possibility on it.
Well, I will allow it. Again, I don't care about tricks at this point.
Yeah.
Tricks, those are for kids. Nobody cares about those.
I know.
That doesn't have any more possibilities. Is that a candy?
Yeah, I know.
Oof.
Okay, so that is a 20 against them both.
So that is outstanding against Kane. So I'm assuming he's getting disfavored in what? Are you upgrading his
Upgrading his
vulnerability? Okay.
And then putting that vulnerability
Yeah.
very vulnerable on Kibosh.
Does 20? What's his trick? Oh yeah. All right. So they are both very vulnerable. I do not like that part.
Okay.
All right.
Respect the trick.
I'll go and then step back.
Yeah. Woo. Whirlwinding, obviously, to attack them both.
Yep. And I think that's just...
I think our math might be a little off there. Right? Oh, well, because you didn't take the -2 into account. Oh, no, you're whirlwind.
I whirlwind.
I think my math is a little off there. So that is going to be a standard on Kane and a good on Kibos.
Okay, so 18 Kane.
18 for Kane is, it's going to be a wound and 2 shock. He's taking that. And Kibos, 18 you say?
Oh, I thought you said good, but...
I did. So 2 wounds. All right, he has to test this. Okay, he'll soak that amount. He has rather a lot of possibilities, apparently.
It only soaks 1.
An 18 is good. It soaks 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not from this cosm?
We're not in a rush.
It's if he uses special...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he's but is he from this cosm? Do his possibilities not count?
I understand your question. He soaks
Okay.
2.
Okay.
All right. So Roderick, Thaddeus, and the Colonel are left.
I will go last.
Roll your thing when you start your turn, Colonel.
Yeah, I'm throwing a grenade, so.
All right, give me that strength roll for the poison first.
Yup.
Excellent. So we're reducing that total by 2 shock again. We're not at 0, right?
We are not at 0.
Okay. I mean, you don't have any shock right now, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it, sure.
I do look at it that way.
I know you do. Alright, I'm lobbing this thing. Thumb clip, pull pin.
Yep. You are at a -2 total because it's dark in here.
It is dark in here.
It is pitch black, in fact. The book is whispering to you. Ooh, an 8's not going to do it. And you know what?
Wait.
Before you finish,
I'm not done yet.
I know, but Kibos is going to spend the possibility and no longer be vulnerable.
Oh, I didn't even put that in there.
I know. I'll add it on the end.
Well, it's 12 against Malcolm Kane.
It is so far.
No,
Yeah.
you had the modifier in there because it's -2 vulnerable with -6 to the darkness, etc., etc., etc.
Good point.
Alright. So it's just a -2.
Mm-hmm.
My last roll was a 17, which was a really good start. Oh, I missed him by 1, didn't I?
No, Kane has a dodge of 13.
Ah, nice.
Kibos has a dodge of 18. You're not close on him. He kind of just floats up to the air, which is why I was like, I better get rid of this +4. So go ahead. How much damage does your grenade do?
16, I believe.
All right, he will take 2 shock.
That's stacking up. He's got to be close.
He is. Remember, there was a villain inspiration earlier. That helped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Roderick and Thaddeus are left.
Yeah, Thaddeus said he's going to
Remember
last, so
Yeah.
Rod will go ahead and take
Oh, that's right.
another shot at the floating head.
If you feel you must.
Yeah, I do. It's kind of freaky looking, and it looks like a monster. So it'll be the same round.
Oh, you're kidding me. Damn it.
Did you get like a transfer?
I get another alertness.
Well, it's very good to know what's going on around you.
So I will minus the 2 for the darkness penalty, and we'll just add the 4 on top of that afterwards.
Sure. What for?
It's
He's not vulnerable anymore. He got rid of it.
Kane's vulnerable.
Oh, I thought you said you were shooting at Kibos.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Kane was the one that had popped off earlier. No, my bad. I'm aiming for Kane.
Got you.
The way you described it earlier, I guess I was mishearing. You said Kane's body hit the ground, I thought, but his head was still floating.
Yeah, I thought I said Kibos.
You might.
He did.
Kibos, Kane, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm aiming for
Oh,
Kane, but
It's fine.
still.
Go for it. Give me a roll.
17.
Your short one.
No, his dodge is a 13. That'll technically hit.
He's shooting at Kibos.
No,
he said
shooting Kane, but Kibos is going to be caught in the blast.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be what based on theirs? That's be a 21 based on Kane's currently.
That is a standard success.
For Kane?
Yeah,
21?
because you have what sort of dark vision do you have? You're ignoring 4 points.
I'm ignoring 4 points. I just took negative
And
2.
that gets to a 21, which is a good success.
Right, that's what I was asking. How close is that to being outstanding?
2 points.
Then I will play the adrenaline.
Mm.
So that makes it a 20 against Kibos and a 24 against Kane.
Well, don't you only shoot at one of them?
Well, I don't know how the blast is going to work. I figured I was going against both of their dodge.
No, you're only trying to hit Kane.
And they'll both just take the damage?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that Kibos gets the bonus die on the blast. But let's figure out Kane first.
Yep, and that's going to be an outstanding?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Okay, and Kane does not take the bonus dice.
I don't think he does technically because he's not hit with bonus dice, right? He wasn't shot. He takes the regular.
No, Kane, not Kibos, Kane.
Yeah, Kane is getting 2 BD.
2. Okay, I was making sure he doesn't get the third one, is what I was asking.
No, he is not supernaturally evil.
That's what I was verifying, because I didn't think it was when you said it earlier. Alright, 2 BD, and Kane's toughness, which I think I cleared that out by mistake.
14 at the moment. He does have armor on.
So that'd be a 12. 3, 6. 3 wounds, 6 shock.
Ah! Alright, so that is unfortunately firepower. He cannot.
And you still do
Firepower of that magnitude.
still 2 BD for the blast damage?
The blast damage 14. I'll be able to take that.
You want me to roll the down? The damage would be the same, so it doesn't matter.
Alright. So Kibos can survive, which is important. So as Kane falls, Taghara mentally, you hear all of this, screams in exultation. A dim thread appears around Kibos, who, well, he doesn't reach out a hand, but that tail kind of seems to undulate in the air, and Taghara, the Blackfoot, floats over to him.
Am I able to play a card on him?
What card?
Like a setback?
I don't think that's going to prevent him from escaping because that's not his action.
Mm-hmm.
That's the darkness device.
Mm-hmm.
Going. All right, excellent. I have my champion. So I don't think a setback is going to
No problem.
at this point.
Maybe it could put a kink in his plan so he's not quite as bound to Kibos as he would like to be. Almost like
And
putting,
mistaken identity won't help.
almost like
Yeah.
Mobius's curse.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on? All right. As the two of them vanish, that dim thread doesn't seem to go away. It seems to begin blinking and phasing in and out, and it looks like it's like beginning to spread out. What would you all
Time to
like?
go.
Yes, we
Yeah,
should.
time to go.
So you're gonna roll. Mark, I need a strength roll. as you begin to run on the next round.
Before Mark rolls the strength roll, do you have a card?
I do.
Then I want to give you a card. Where you at? There you are.
What'd you give me?
Something that should help you some.
So that doesn't help me at a bit. As Rod pointed out, I haven't taken any shock.
Oh, you haven't taken any shock.
It's lowering
It's reducing my limit.
Well, my apologies then. I thought
No,
it might
it's
help.
cool.
You tried to help, and he appreciates that.
I do.
Technically, you have 3 more rolls of these to do, Mark.
3 more, huh? So I have to succeed at one of them.
Okay.
I must succeed at one of them. Do you want me to just roll 3 times?
Yes.
Are we in rounds?
I mean, technically, it's happening one round after the other, but we're out of combat, so I'm not going to enforce pools. Which
Right, that's where I was going up. That's where I was going. All right, so let's see what first one. Nope.
So that limit goes down by 2.
Yep. The second one.
The limit goes down by 3.
Hold on. I still have the second chance for you. So
that's good because that's 0 if it goes down by 3.
So
would it be do exactly 0, or would it have been below?
Exactly. It would be exactly 0.
Okay.
I currently have 3 spirit or 3 shock.
So just give me a card.
That'd be me, just in case it gives something that might benefit.
Here, I'll give Thaddeus this because I can't use it.
That's fine. I'm just using it for a count on how many cards you actually have. So, number 2, second time.
Yeah, number 2, second time. I need 2 cards to get that where we need it to be. It's a 10, right?
It is a 12.
It's a 12. 2 cards still get me there.
It does.
We have 2 cards.
I have an adrenaline. I also have a drama if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've got an adrenaline. Does anybody have an action supporter?
I have an adrenaline as well.
Okay, so then, let's see. McBain, take the close call.
I put it down on the ground.
Pavel, take the alertness. There you go. So I make this
All right. So one more.
One more, which
this.
Yep, it sucks so bad.
Did you want me to go ahead and draw that cosm?
Down by 2 again.
I have a point of shock left.
Did you want me to draw that cosm to see if it helps?
My shock limit is 1.
So, secret come out, you pass out.
That's right.
Now I have the good news. The way poison works, you get to roll to see if you get rid of it.
And if not, it keeps going.
And medicine or first aid help him.
I maybe
medicine absolutely help him.
Oh
okay, then I will make a medicine roll. And I'll spend a possibility.
That's a good idea.
So the
I'm
cosm
very
card.
grateful for your.
The cosm card I got removes darkness.
I have
So,
it. No,
no
it
help.
doesn't.
All right, so I'll try first aid then.
Well, I think Dagon was spending. All right,
Dagon's spending the possibility.
you are fine, Mark. Do you want me to tell you what it would have done?
Other than kill me?
No, it wouldn't kill you. It absolutely wouldn't. But it's basically a psychic poison, venom attacking your mind. So once you can't take reduce your shock anymore, you just start doing sanity rolls.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're good at those.
Yeah, but.
I mean, eventually you're going to cock it up.
Yeah, that's it. Eventually it's going to be. All right. Well, you failed the sanity roll 3 times. You'll be happy to know that's the maximum effect of the poison. That's the point of spirit there.
No.
Oh yeah. So at this point, that dim thread, it is spreading outwards.
Rod, before you do that, I've got is my shock go? Did Dagon make my shock go back to its normal level, or am I still?
Not the poison.
Okay, then no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still passing out.
Right, things are finally focusing, and you're not seeing all these visions of past things that didn't occur that's messing with your head.
It's that wound that I took to the chest and my strength.
And
is
also
not
hurt.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Yep. So, as this dim thread seems to be spreading, Mark, your alertness card might help you figure something out. Why don't you drop one of them?
I gave that to.
You mean that one?
Yeah. No, you're too busy stumbling out of here. Pavel, you'll notice this dim thread seems to be erasing this place as you are leaving. Now, you had said earlier, you had said there was a throne and there were some things on the throne.
Yes.
If you'd like, you can try to get to those things before that dim thread erases it. But it looks like the dim thread is literally erasing this place, and you see, well, there's nothing inside of the place. It's erased, almost like it's a void.
Go ahead.
Either I would try or help someone try.
This is a chase, not a DSR?
Neither.
I would.
But if he goes for the thing on the throne, it will absolutely slow you down.
What roll do you need?
To go for it?
Yeah.
Just dexterity. It's not hard to get there. Are you trying to grab both of these items?
Or I'd be yelling at someone to say, "Hey, grab stuff." I guess I'm going to grab both because I'm the one who checked it out.
If you're yelling out, say grab stuff, and
grab the stuff.
I will do the best I can to help him. So it cuts down on whatever.
So you're both going forward.
Sure.
Or do you? Okay.
Because I can't really assist by staying, rolling the dex and staying back here. So I figure we both.
And I'll grab the kernel.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm not arguing with it.
I'm gonna roll.
Just straight up dex.
There you go.
Did you get it?
Oh, I did.
Okay. So he helped you. You grabbed both of those items. Okay. Now, because you did take the moment to kind of cross the room, I'm afraid the dim thread is going to hit you. Technically, it's going to hit everybody. And as you're falling into this void, I need everyone to give me a reality roll. For the two of you who kind of stayed behind just a moment longer, you guys can be disfavored.
Oh, fantastic.
Reality.
Sure, it'll be fine. We're looking at 18 because this was a pure zone.
Okay.
Oh, I got nothing.
And you said disfavored, so.
Yeah, for the two of you.
If I drop a reality storm, will that help me?
Sir, yeah, that would probably help you.
Okay.
I'll spend my last possibility and try to up this.
That's a good idea.
Same
Colonel's
here.
not going to be getting out of this.
And the lowest one I rolled was a.
We have a drama for you, don't we?
Was this one?
Let's see how it shakes out before we give final answers.
Last roll.
Yeah, I'm waiting for rolls for everyone else before I go. Finish.
So that's a 20 for Dingo.
And I got an 18 for Rod.
All right.
I'm coming. Every time I go to click on it, somebody else has rolled. So.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Sorry.
Did Roderick McMain spend a card and a possibility?
No, just a possibility.
I spent the card possibility and still failed.
Okay.
You said disfavored. I rolled a 12. Yeah, I rolled a 12.
Yep.
And then I rolled a 13. So
That's not what disfavored is. Disfavored is the first time something would explode, it doesn't.
Oh.
Which includes basically you spend a possibility, nothing happens. You'd have to have a way to spend two. That is what disfavored does.
That's the first time I've rolled disfavored.
Of it is disadvantage from a popular RPG that I don't mention when we're playing Torg. Torg is better.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Hold
so
on.
let's talk about who's failed.
Well, we're not quite there yet.
We're not finished yet.
Would a close call help at all?
I was like, is Thaddeus, you're done?
I'm done. My 22 came through.
Okay, so Pavel's going to drop this, and he's going to drop a drama.
Excellent. Pavel has a shot at this. No, because it's not something attacking you, Dan. Ooh. That wound penalty, Pavel.
Yeah. Does anybody have a willpower?
I do.
Or you want to use it for, where are you at on your...
Ain't no chance. Unless I had a hero to try to roll, there's no chance.
But you can't because you're disfavored.
Well, but he
no, I mean I could. I've spent a possibility already, so.
He did. So a hero, he could help him.
Or a drama.
Yeah.
Or a drama. Absolutely.
Right.
Does anyone have a hero or a drama? Oh, wait.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
Rod,
wait.
there's 2 cards called Close Call, so my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both called Close Call. I'm talking about card 70, which is play when you would be spotted by guards, wandering creatures, or other foes who might be avoided.
Yeah, that's the one I had
still.
assumed you were playing, and I didn't think that would help.
No, because the other one gave me I was just traded to Close Call, which is for soaking, so that's
All right.
my bad.
Well, actually, I don't think I need to play the willpower because I pulled the Reality Surge, which
Correct. I think
dropped on
you're
my target number. Yeah. So here...
So currently the Colonel is at a 12. I have no possibilities.
What's the DN?
18.
18.
Oh, 18.
18.
But I'm not disfavored though, so a hero or a drama I could use if somebody's got one.
I think we're out of. I think we're out.
I see a lot of them on the tabletop. We might be.
I think we're out.
If levels matter, then the willpower is going to matter for either you, Dan, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have
Alright,
another basic bonus rolling around? Action, supporter.
I don't think we do.
I don't think we do either.
All right. It sounds like we've gotten to the end. So
Okay,
the Colonel
yeah.
has technically failed. How did Dagon do?
Dagon got a 20.
Dagon is good. Yvonne, I think you said failed by 1.
Yes, because of that sanity check that I failed at the beginning.
Oh, dude.
Bane, I think we said failed.
Yes, McMahon failed.
Thaddeus?
I rolled a 22.
All right. So, those 3 of you who passed, you can tell as you're dropping through this, right? You can see all sorts of images swirling around you. And every so often, you see this image again of that train from earlier. With that, remember you saw through the window of that train for just a moment and you thought you saw the real world? Mm-hmm. And the 3 of you are able to latch onto that. And you find yourself kind of blinking and you're standing in New England.
I have a stupid question. If Yvonne was -1, would that willpower would have helped you, Yvonne?
No, because I don't have any cards.
Okay. There we go.
I had a drama and a possibility, and I used both of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that's brutal.
So, Colonel Rasmussen, Yvonne, McBain, you see all these things swirling around. Eventually, probably in a week or so, you turn up.
A week or so.
And who knows where? And you don't have a good memory of how you got here. But you can get in touch with the Delphi Council. They're very happy you're alive. The 3 of you have been touched by the void. I'm sure it'll be fine now.
I feel a cert coming on.
Yeah. There totally is. 100% there is. Absolutely.
What could go wrong?
I'm sure it'll be fine. So that is, you guys have made it. You made it out. I think you left Kane's body behind.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to report to the Delphi Council what happened. The 3 of you, obviously, because you made it back. The others were lost in time and space somewhere. Who knows where they are? They'll show up eventually, as they do.
Did we show up with the items that we got caught for?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, McBain doesn't, but Pavel does. He brought them back to Earth.
That might not have been the best decision.